What do you want from life? The same as anyone, I suppose. Good health, friends, a family, children. A successful career with enough leisure time, of course. And you'd like a beautiful home too, with lots of space for yourself, your family, friends and relatives. Maybe you already have most of these things, or some of them anyway. Well, even if you have, my guess is that you're the kind of person who doesn't settle for the bare necessities. You'd like your home to be designed so that functionality, simplicity, stylish and relaxing interiors blend extremely well, especially in those rooms where you spend a lot of time. So, if you're in the process of acquiring some of the necessary equipment to fulfill the dreams you have of a home, I'm sure you want the best there is. In fact, you should have the best. And ASKO appliances can provide it. As a matter of fact, that's what we've been doing ever since the beginning of the 1950s. It all began with a good son. His name was Carl Erik Anderson, an enterprising young farmer from Vara, a market town in the farmlands of southern Sweden. In 1950, he set out to build his mother a different kind of washer. A unique, energy and water efficient, durable machine that would reflect a farmer's love and respect not only for his mother, but for nature itself. And indeed he did. In fact, the washing results were so extraordinary that he decided to share his creation with others. And so, he built a world-class engineering and manufacturing facility right on the family farm, where it still stands to this day. A new company was born. The plant grew fast, out of the fertile soil, so to speak. Deeply rooted in Scandinavian design tradition, the honesty and simplicity of form and function soon gained world reputation, and it became what is known today as ASKO appliances. In the year 2000, the Antonio Maloney Group, one of Europe's largest white goods appliance manufacturers, operating in more than 30 countries worldwide, acquired ASKO appliances, the premium brand that the Antonio Maloney Group needed in order to raise its status. Antonio Maloney has two main brands, ASKO for the premium market and Ardo for the mid-end market. Within the Nordic market, we use Yupo instead of Ardo, since Yupo is a well-known brand in the Nordic countries. It has a long tradition as a brand. It has, in fact, been chosen the most trusted brand in Finland for 7 years running. Yupo is also a market leader in Finland. With two plants situated in Vara, Sweden, and in Lahti, Finland, with sales companies in the Nordic countries, Russia, Australia, and the US, and also complemented by distributors in many other countries, ASKO products are sold in more than 30 countries all over the world. Our vision is to build strong brands with environmentally friendly and Scandinavian co-designed quality products of world class. Our mission is to provide solutions for kitchens and laundry rooms that will please our customers for a long time. Honesty is our guiding star, and this is reflected in all our relationships. We care for the environment and work to minimize the environmental impacts of all our activities and products. That is why we have maintained a strong position on the Australian market for more than 30 years and in the US for more than 20 years. In Australia, we have modern showrooms and offices in Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, Perth and Adelaide. Our sales in Australia have doubled in the last 8 years. In the US, we've had a double-digit sales growth every year since the start, and in 2008, we will open a new 40,000 square feet headquarter and training facility in Dallas. As for environmental concern, we are in the forefront. We know most people want to contribute to saving the environment. The problem is, however, that many of us still don't know how. But having water, energy and detergent consumption in mind when choosing appliances is a good way to start. and we are proud to say that commitment to the environment has always been an important part of ASKO's ethos. After all, our factories have always had nature on their doorsteps, and we'd like to keep it that way. Above all, the world needs to save water. This may not be the case in Scandinavia, but in many of ASKO's main markets, Australia for example, this is absolutely crucial. Here, water is getting very scarce. And since ASKO is a global company with a global concern, we naturally set a global standard for our water and energy consumption. ASKO dishwashers are the most water efficient in the world. In Australia, we hold the market position as the supplier of water-saving appliances. In the US, all our machines are recommended by Energy Star, an organization that helps consumers choose energy-efficient, good value, and environmentally friendly products. In the Nordic region, the best-known eco-label is the Swan. ASKO was the first manufacturer to offer Swan-marked washing machines and dishwashers. Our factory in Sweden has a closed system with next to no emissions, far below the rate set in environmental regulations. So, as your ASKO gets on with its daily chores year after year, you can relax in the certain knowledge that your choice is environmentally responsible. And your ASKO will work away, assisting you year after year. This is our promise to you, because we cherish long relationships. It's really quite simple. We are proud to say that all ASKO employees are dedicated to that task. In all our factories, our engineers and development teams do everything to design our products to the utmost durability. And the testing teams go to all sorts of measures to challenge the designers and developers. Anything to secure that your everyday life is made easier with the help of appliances that are built to last. Simplicity, purity and naturalness. Function and ergonomics, and no compromises whatsoever when it comes to the choice of materials. I could go on for hours, but I think I'll leave that to my ASKO. As much as we want more people to buy our products, ASKO will never be mainstream. On the contrary, we want our customers to cherish their individuality as we cherish ours. Our products are built with unique features and at extraordinary standards, and consequently are bought by unique and extraordinary individuals too. By doing things our way, we make it possible for you to have it your way. Which brings us back to where we started. Home at last, in a home to last.